copper is toxic according to the medical medium. Well, I will continue to keep drinking out of my copper, just like all the copper pipes that used to be around America in 1910, 1920, 1930, 1940, until about World War II, they all started disappearing. And the whole copper is toxic is an interesting thing because our body is primarily copper and carbon. So how can copper be toxic? And then the other thing too is copper and carbon create electricity. What are we? Electrical beings. If we don't have electricity, our body doesn't function. That's why they zap you back to life. It's because copper can help restructure and keep the structure of the water flowing like a vortex, right? Like a spiral. And they had those copper pipes, and things used to be built with curves, which is how water flows. When we build in straight lines and make things completely like a straight line or a box, then that's not how water flows. So water is being damaged going through that mechanism. And it's going to be structured. So that structure is what's going to be very healthy for the body, right? Because you're bringing in this live, structured, crystalline water. That's what your body's made up of. That's why when we begin to age, the water, the crystalline structure begins to fall apart. Drinking out of copper, I just put water in here. I just keep it nice and simple. And I've seen this. And maybe that's because the absorption that's coming in or the copper is turning it on. It's very charged. You will be charged for the entire day. So it doesn't make a lot of sense that copper is toxic to our bodies if it is part of our body. That's for sure. And remember, there are people, as I always say this, there are people paid to say something of a certain way, to get people away from something.